in the studio this morning. Apologies for that. You just bear with us. You bear with us. Right? We'll be right back. We'll be back. You just do well to bear with us, right? And while you are still at that, please do share the link. Do share the link to as many as possible. Do share the link to as many as possible. This act of sharing the link might be the linking point for some of your friends as traders. Some of them might be the only thing they need, like I rightly said at the beginning, might be the only thing they need to kickstart their journey, to give them that start when it comes to trading. So you'll be doing them a favor by also sharing the link with them, right? Don't be a gatekeeper. Don't be that guy that you have updates and you don't want to share with your fellow trader. All right, right about now, we'll be going into the market today chat to see what we'll be looking at for this morning and also this week, right? I'm still seeing we're about 31 on this Zoom call. You can do well to share the link. You can do well to share that link to as many as possible. Guys, we can do so much better by sharing this. Once again, apologies for the inconsistency in the network this morning. It's because of a few things. We are trying to also work on that, but just bear with us this morning. It's not our usual thing here. If you're coming new to the market follow, this is not how we do our stuff, right? But this morning it just went overboard. The technical issues are just piling up. So, but nonetheless, we go straight into the chart and then analyze what we see in the chart, right? So this morning we'll be looking at a very interesting pair. Let's look at indices first. That's the US 30, NAS, and S&P 500. Mostly US 30 because that's what I am seeing it set up currently on. And also we'll be looking at CAD JPY. I saw a setup on that yesterday. I'll be sharing with us the overall framework of the setup. But then if you love to see exactly the point where I'll be entering, point of exit entry, and even my stop loss, you have to join the TDA Plus group. That's the Market Color Plus group, where I share specific entries. Not me alone, myself, Lekon, Abigail, Cynthia, as many as possible. We share our exact specific point of entry and exit in the market. Please confirm in the chat box if you can hear me. I'd like to know if you can hear me. I'd like to know if you can hear me. Please confirm. Do well to confirm in the chat box. Oh, thank you so much, Samuel. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like I was saying, if you want to get a specific entry of the trade I'll be giving to this morning, the analysis I'll be doing, the specific point of entry and exit, you like to join, you want to join, right? You want to join that Market Color Plus group, right? We drop specific entry, the exact point of entry, exit, and also other trading ideas that are useful to your trading journey, right? So right about now, we're going to check out US 30. US 30. We had a setup on US 30 for I think 2 weeks plus now, but then market not, was it 2 weeks? I think last week. Not sure about that again. Okay. So we see something very interesting on US 30, and it is quite obvious here. We see that the market has been on a bullish rise, like bullish trend, getting multiple higher highs, clearing previous high, creating new high, clearing previous high, creating new high. When we see markets breaking structure to the upside, you know it's clear, it's obvious that we are on a bullish trend. We are on a bullish trend. And like I said last week, one of the fundamental driving this price movement is because of the earning report, right? Nvidia earning report that was released, I think, last week, that we saw came out even way, the price of their share came out even way more to the upside, and the price of their earning, the report of their earning, I mean to say, sorry, came out very, very interesting, right? So we saw that push price to the upside, but then we see now the price is beginning to retrace a little bit, and then, like I said last week on H4, we are looking for a buying opportunity, a buy opportunity, which is obvious here with the way I personally look at the market, which is market structure and liquidity. Overall, we can see from this place that market has been forming multiple higher highs and higher lows, which confirm that we are bullish, right? So it confirms that we are bullish in this market. So we are beginning to see a particular setup, which is the sweep of liquidity here, the usual thing. See a sweep of liquidity, and then this makes this guy become our protected low, meaning we will not be this low will not be swept immediately. This low will not be swept immediately, right? We'll see a kind of price movement to the upside, which will continue if the bullish trend is very strong. But if it's not very strong, we catch at least a 1:2, 1:3 before we see the market come back to take us to take that low. So this is our structural liquidity. The last higher low that was formed before price continued to the upside, right? And it's very clear to this place that we are extremely bullish. We're extremely bullish. We are bullish. We are bullish. So what am I expecting price to do? Expecting price to come all the way to this point. Expecting price to come all the way to this point here, and then collapse to the upside. Not collapse, actually. Flying. Okay. Continuing to buy to the upside, right? But the interesting thing here is that you have to be a big baller before you can take this trade the way it is here. SL is 321 pip, and TP is 986 pip on US30. So you have to have something significant for you to take this trade the way it is on this chart here. So what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? You want to do well to join the TDA Plus group, the Market Color Plus group, and then I've already dropped the exact and specific point of entry for this trade. I've given it the exact point I'm entering from. I've done that in that group. I've given it out on that group. You want to join if you like to know exactly where I'm entering the market for. The exact point, of entry and the exact point of exit, right? But like this, you can still enter, but I'm saying this is a very big SL. It's too wide and LSL, which is not bad for indices, US30, NAS 100, and S&P 500, right? But for a retailer, I think you don't want to take a position with 321 pip SL. No, I don't think you want to do that, right? So, but for now, if your account size can still take it, no problem. If you have an account size as big as, say, $10,000 or $100,000, you can still take this position the way it is. You just have to reduce your lot size, right? You have to ensure that you're not sizing up too big on this position. Probably 0.1 will work, right? On a $100,000 account. Interesting. It can work. So this is what we are seeing on US30, right? We've already sent this to our trade call group, the Market Color Plus group. Sent it there. We've had it. We've set the pending order already. The guys in the group can also bear me witness. They can confirm that. So what am I looking at again this morning? It's simply CAD JPY. I saw it yesterday while I was, back testing, not back testing, like a study. I was just studying after, you know, looking at the market. So it's obvious again, seeing the markets, right? Creating multiples, what? Higher highs, higher lows, higher high. When you see the market breaking previous high and forming new high, breaking those new high to form another new high, you know that the market is way bullish, right? It's on a bullish trend. So we see this happen even on the 4-hour time frame. For this setup, I sent it to that group yesterday. I think 2 people noticed and I deleted it because I wanted to also post it this morning, right? I had to just delete it and I'll be doing the framework of the setup this morning. You'll be seeing how we came about this setup. But then for the specific point of entry and exit, like I said, you want to join the trade group, the market color plus group, right? Where we'll be posting all of this specific trade, To join that group, you can check the chat box. There's already an instruction, a 3-step process which you do, which number 1 is to sign up with a preferred broker, Okta, with the link in the chat box. You see there, sign up, and then fund your account with at least $500, right? At least 500, 1,000, 2,000, as high as 20, 40,000 naira or $40,000, I mean to say. So do that. And the third thing is, once you're done with funding your account, you just send us a proof, a screenshot of that funding to our Telegram handle, and within 3 to 5 minutes, somebody is going to answer you, and then you'll be added to the group, right? So you do that, and then you'll be added to this group. So back to CAD JPY. What am I looking at this morning? We saw a market sweep, of this previous low. Almost the same thing, like the US 30 trade, almost the same thing. A sweep of this market low, right? When price swept through this market low, what happened? We expect this guy to be a protected low. Expect this guy to be a protected low. And then we have this structural liquidity lying down here. We have this structural liquidity lying down in this point here. What do we expect will happen? Expect once price gets to this place, price is going to clear this and then start pushing back to the upside, right? That's been our setup from day one. It's very clear, it's very simple, it's very understandable. You have to see a sweep first, after a sweep, and then we have to see that price give us a structural liquidity that will be cleared eventually. I'm seeing a message here. Good morning. How do I fund my account without Binance? You can do that with bank transfer. Opta still accepts bank transfer. They have bank transfer option. So you can as well just transfer the funds directly to the bank account they're going to provide to you on your own dashboard. Just check. You see a bank transfer option in your dashboard. So let's continue with this setup with the analysis. So we expect price to come and take out our structural liquidity that is lying down here. So what we expect to do, and put that price a long and short position. So this is it. So from here, we expect price to take out structural liquidity and then start pushing to the upside from this zone. 1:3, 1:3. But again, like I say, this is quite large for CAD JPY. If I've seen 70 pips SL on US 30, I'm super comfortable taking it because this is indices. It moves even 400 pips in a day without even looking like it's a weird day or news or anything. So, but CAD JPY, you want to refine the setup, right? You want to refine the setup. So specific point of entry and exit will be sent to the market color plus group, the specific point of entry and exit. In fact, I'm sending it right away to that group. So people in the group can also confirm they've received it, send it right away to that group. I had it sent yesterday, I deleted it. But this morning I'm going to be sending it there. so they can benefit from it. The SL is 70 pip, which is quite large. I'm not saying the market will not move in that direction or will not achieve the 1:3 concern, but the time it might take for it to get there can be as well time consuming, right? But if you're able to get a better entry, be able to get a better entry is one of the best things that can happen, right? A better entry, you're able to go in and out, take what you want to take from the market, and then, you're out of the market again. You're out from the market again. So I just sent the trade core, the trade, exact point of exit and entry to the market color plus group. So this is what I'm looking at on CAD JPY, right? A sweep of liquidity, a sweep of liquidity, and then price created structural liquidity here before continuing to the upside. We expect price come back, take out the structural liquidity, and then move to the upside. So let me give you a disclaimer also on these two setups I've shared this morning, two analysis that have been made this morning. There's no 100% guarantee. We're not saying price have to move, have to this. So you now go and oversize on this position. Please still do well to apply proper risk management. Apply proper risk management. At the end of the day, your risk management system will always save you. Will always save you, right? In a very bad day, you're not doing too much. On a very good day, you're maximizing your wins. So ensure you use proper risk management on these two analysis that has been made, right? You expect that price, once price comes here, want to see a reaction, clears this low, and then start turning to the upside, at least giving us a 1:3, right? And then for us in the private group, we've seen the exact point of entry, which is quite even lower than this one we're seeing here. It's more refined, right? So this is what we're looking at this morning. If you have any question, you can begin to ask them in the chat box. It says, so how would you have refined the trade? Please share. Oh, thank you so much. I've shared that in the market color plus group, right? The plus group, it's already there in the plus group. I've shared that. You want to even join, right? You want to join, you find your way there, join. The instruction to join is already here in the chat box. Just do well to join, and then you're going to see how that happens, right? You're going to see how that happens. So it's not too hard. It's nothing too serious. It's just some extra confidence and extra confidence to reduce and refine the setup to that exact point. So please, you can do well to start asking your question in the chat box. You can do well to start asking your question in the chat box if you have any question about the refinements. I've already sent it to those in that group. They can see it already. I sent it even as this trade call, this analysis is going on. So you can do well to ask any question if you have. Do well to ask your question now. Do well to ask your question now. Do well to ask your question now. Please confirm if you have any question. Let us know. Let us know. All right. Thank you so much. In the absence of no question, I'll be calling on my colleague. Will be going on a short break. We're going on a short break, and then upon resumption, my colleague will be joining us. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Market Color, brought to you by Value Flow Trading Team and powered by our preferred broker, Okta. Now we are going to go straight into the analysis of the precious metal, gold to be specific. Now, looking at it for every gold trader in the house this morning, the past few days has been more like a nightmare to those who are actually, waiting for gold sale. However, we are going to see what exactly happened all through yesterday. Let's take a look at what the market did for the past few days now. Now, if you look at gold on the weekly time frame, we can see clearly that it has come to, break out of the all-time high. This is the all-time high. We see price tested this level sometimes 2022, also again in 2023. Now, 2023, December 4th, 2023, we saw that rally again that uses a week to break out of that all-time high and reverse back into that range, then begin to build more, momentum inside, ranging inside that all-time high. But few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, we see last week the price closes just at the end of that high. And this week, since Monday, gold broke out of that level since Monday. And if you look at it on the daily time frame, yesterday, if you are at the New York session of the TDA, day before yesterday on Monday, we said we are waiting for gold, to close above this all-time high. If day before yesterday candle, that is Monday candle, closes above that level, then it has given us a full confirmation. Why? Because this December 4th, fake out is just more of a week that closes out of that level and reverses back into the range. Now, on Monday, we could see that price actually closes out of that level and is totally confirmed that we are totally on a bullish trend for gold. And we can see yesterday moved again. So if you go to your lower time frame, for example, from 4-hour time frame, all we could see is full momentum to the upside, full momentum to the upside. However, if you are waiting for our entry signature, which is the boss strategy, is not very much clear to join the bullish trend to the upside. Now, if you check your lower time frame from 15 minutes or so, you are going to see all that gold has been forming since Monday has been a bullish flag and breakout to the upside. You can see all through it broke out, and finally we can see where price is currently. So what are we expected to see? Like we said, on the December 4th, 2023, we see the, that whipsaw to the upside where the week approaches 2149 level, 2148.7 level. And now what we are expecting now is that the 2150 level is going to be a level that will defend price for gold. This is 2148 level. So the level of 2150 is where we are thinking may defend price just to hold a bit if there is any structure to the downside. That is, you go to your lower time frame, you see a lower structure there, like structure forming on your lower time frame, then you can easily follow it to the downside. Just a retracement. Remember, it's just a retracement. But what you are seeing now is a very strong bullish momentum. But for you to catch the retracement, all you need to do is just watch out for the lower time frame structure to the downside. And if you see that, you can easily take it. Now, if you are expecting to do that, where are we actually waiting for price to come to? Meaning we're expecting price to break this particular low here. This is the first low we're expecting price to break. When price breaks this low to the downside, then we know where it's coming to target. There is a lot of void here, liquidity, imbalance here, volume imbalance here, and fair value gap. You can see it all through. And at the same time, this is more of the strongest order block that we can see that gold may want to, pull back all the way into this level, this order block here. However, that order block also has a confluence with a flip zone. So you are expecting price to, pull back if it could break this level all the way to the 2050, 2060 level, 2058, 2060 level, which is also more of a flip zone for us around this place, because that is where we are the breakout of this flip zone, and we are looking forward to price to come all the way to that level, and we can follow it up. So if you come lower to the 1 hour time frame, you can see clearly that all we are still seeing is still a bullish momentum all the way to the upside. However, this is looking more of an overbought market, but if you see structure to the downside, then you can take it on your lower time frame. You know, yesterday, gold really, deceived a lot of people, including myself, because I was just watching when will it give structure. It gave a mini structure on the 5-minute time frame. I attempt to sell, it kicked me out, and I've been watching it to see what exactly would now happen. Where exactly are we going on gold right now? But all those ones end up giving a level of distraction where you won't be able to focus on some other pairs that will give you your very clean entry, like GU did yesterday. Gave a very sweet entry yesterday. All right, so that is for gold this morning. All you need to do is, if you want to short it for just a lower time frame, all you need to do is to watch out for price to give a structure to the downside and break this level that we mark here. So when we see price break this level we mark here, then we can now conclude that we want to follow a pullback a bit all the way to that 4-hour order block that we mark out here, which is this particular one. And like we know, the most manipulated pair you may ever think of is gold. So make sure you are not manipulated in the course of the manipulation. All right, so let's quickly take a look at the yen pair. Now, the yen basket, this week we've been looking out for a bullish yen all through this for this week, just for it to pull back, since we already see it clear the low, the all-time low that it formed last year. So when the yen basket cleared that low, we expect it to rally all the way to the upside. However, the rally to the upside, we can see that yes, although we are about having almost a market structure shift around this level here, but we still expect it to give it a very clean one. And where are we still expecting it to sell to? We want it to sell into this fair value gap here. Yes, someone who said the week already tested that level, but it is going to be a very major zone where price seems to react whenever it comes there. So we still expect price to come all the way into this level here, into this zone here. And if that would happen, then it's giving us a signal on the lower time frame. It's giving us a signal on the other yen correlated pairs. Pardon me. Now that is GJ. So when you look at GJ, if you are expecting a long for the yen basket, then we should be expecting a short for GJ. And like we said day before yesterday, for those who are at the New York session of the TDA on Monday, we can see clearly on Monday the zone we marked for the GJ sell, which is where price actually came to, and that is this is it here. Like we said, this is it here. So this is the shoulder here, and we already see price, this is the shoulder around this level here. So price came into the shoulder, and what we see some level of confluence in the shoulder, like the fair value gap there and also the order block. So price came all the way, came to tap liquidity at top here and begin to fall all the way to the downside, meaning it's selling to the downside. So this is an entry for that one. And like we said yesterday, if we want to see, okay, where can we expect price to give some level of reversal, like a bit here, and that is going to be somewhere around this level if you look at it very well. So when price gets to this particular zone, if you are selling, you may want to break even or you offload some of your position, because we are definitely will see some level of price reaction around this level when price gets here, because this is another zone where price is trying to come for. So when price gets here, there's high tendency we see another reaction there. So we should look out for this zone for price to react from. That is for GJ. So that is what we are going to be that is how far we are going to see on the analysis for the yam basket today. If there's any question, please make sure you type in the chat box and let's quickly address it. Like my colleague said earlier, every of our markup, our specific entry, we share it with the Trade Live TDA Plus group, where you definitely would get our trade call and also trade alongside with us here. And that is a very good one for you if you truly want to, cash out with us, alongside with us. Every Friday here on the floor is always a celebration day with our community too. So at the end of the week, the trade we take for the week, we see the outcome of everything, and it has been a very great one. So all you need to do is just, make a deposit of at least 500, 200, 500 and above into your Okta account. When you make the deposit, send us the screenshots and we are going to follow you up, add you to the group, and you begin to trade live with us. So if there's any question, please type in the chat box, let us know so that we can quickly follow it up that way. And also know that very quickly, our courses are still very much available. You definitely would want to enroll if you want us to give you the full insight of what is really going on in the market. You want to get to trade like the way we are seeing the market. You too also want to begin to see the market that way. All you need to do is enroll for any of our training, particularly the FS Bootcamp if you want to, so that you also have the deep insight into the market. And at the same time, we have our ATM cash flow. Very, very important you take. Okay, someone asked a question here. I had an account with Okta. Can I do a new registration? No, all you need to do is just tell them to change your IB. Just follow, you know what? Just reach out to the Telegram link here. Just click on the Telegram link. Okay, so someone is going to attend to you in the chat box. Just follow it up that way. Now, like I was saying, if peradventure you don't have the luxury of time to always trade every day, and all you have is your weekend, and you still want to trade, you don't have to worry a lot. What you need to do is just enroll for our ATM cash flow training. That is where we teach you how to trade the synthetic market. And the training is starting on the 20th of this month. So you need to enroll if you want to earn up before 18th. It's just for 100,000 naira. So just reach out to us on our Telegram page or our WhatsApp. You're going to get the contact there. Then we follow you up that way. So if there is no question, this will be the end of today's TDA. See you tomorrow morning in the afternoon for the New York session. Make sure you make it a date. Share the link with every of your broker, your trader friend as much as possible. Share the link with them. Yes, share the link with all your friends, traders, everyone you know who trades. Share the link with them. Then you can easily join us by 3 p.m. when we meet again for the New York market call-up. All right. Thank you. Cheers and God bless. This will be the end of today's TDA. See you in the afternoon. God bless.